Good afternoon, everybody. I thought I would share with you what's happening on my little orange tree. Well, not sure if that's going to focus in or not. There you go, that's a bit better. Ah, there you go, that's a lot better. Still learning how to use the new device. Look at that! I've got fruit forming. How exciting is that? That was fruit. They were flowers the other day. And look at them, they're now fruit. This thing's going to be loaded, which is a problem because it's quite a young tree. And I'm actually not sure whether or not I should actually even let it fruit this year because it's the first year in the ground, so I'm just not sure. If anyone knows, leave a comment in the comment section below. But yes, it's either very happy or very stressed. It could be stressed. But either way, I'm stoked. We've got fruit happening. So yes, this is a... What is this? This is a... Lane's Late Navel. So it's an orange tree. I knew it was an orange tree, but yeah, it's a Lane's Late Oval. No, Navel. So yes, very excited. I've only just put this in the ground recently, which you'll see from my previous videos. And it's actually doing the best out of all the ones that I've planted recently. So the blood orange is looking very sad. But we are having quite a few water issues at the moment with a lack of rain. That one's just about died. The orange that's around, it's the calendula flowers. So yes, but I'm very excited about my orange tree. Very, very excited. That lemon tree over there is still not doing anything, so I'll probably put some cuttings from these guys over onto it. Oh, this looks like... I think that might be flowers forming. Oh, sweet. And that's actually how that one started doing really well too. It started with... I'm not even sure what this one is. It doesn't appear to have a tag. Oh well, by its fruit you shall know it. So if it fruits, I'll know what it is. But yes, it's got... I think that's flowers starting to form. Oh, I hope so. I do hope so. Yes, I need to put some more wood chips around these guys just to try and help them cope, which is part of the reason why I got the pile that Matthew's jumping all over there. I think I've got some aphids happening. Oh, come on lady beetles, come and do your job. I should actually probably plant some cucumbers. And that sort of family, I think it's the cucuminoid family or something, but cucumbers will attract the lady beetles and the lady beetles will eat the aphids. So yeah, that's going all over the bok choy. So yes, don't like aphids. I noticed some of those out on my broccoli out the front too. So anyway, very happy with the fact that that is starting to flower. The food forest is looking... It hasn't done much. I haven't done much with it. It's very slow progress. Very slow. Actually, there is a lady beetle on that. Look at that. So lady beetles actually eat aphids. They're the natural predator. So yes, quite pleased to see that. Actually, I'm not sure that there are aphids on there. I think that lady beetle might have actually taken them all out. Oh, there's another lady beetle there. Sweet! Oh, and another one there. I would say there was aphids all over it because that's attracted the lady beetles. How sad is that? It's taken me this long to actually notice it. Good thing the lady beetles are onto it quicker than I am. Oh dear. I'm not the world's best gardener. I'm really not. I probably kill more plants than most people do. I just don't get time to get down here. Between homeschooling and the toddler and everything else, especially with working on trying to save the Eagleby wetlands from having a 6-lane freeway built through them, which there are alternate routes. It doesn't need to go there. There are alternatives. So yes. Oh, and I harvested 4 beetroot from here today, so hopefully we'll have those for dinner, maybe. Or I might put them in a smoothie, I'm not sure. But yeah, this little section is actually doing quite well. Haven't noticed any oh yeah, there are! Oh look, tomatoes! Well, it looks like one of them's already been stung. Fruit fly, horrible little cretins. Anyway, I'm not sure what the purpose of fruit fly is, other than to annoy me. Well, annoy every gardener really. So what fruit fly do. But yes. But that's a bit of an update. Very excited. Got flowers forming on this one. Got fruit forming on that one. Got a 10-year-old playing on that one. Anyway, I better go. Got to get chores done. I'm running out of light rapidly. Not enough hours in the day. And there's too many things that I want to do. It's all good. There's never a dull moment around here. Never a dull moment. Anyway, any comments, questions or suggestions, and if you know whether or not I should take that fruit off, let me know. I have heard that it could be beneficial to not let it fruit for 3 years or something. I'm not sure if that applies to seedlings. Well, it wasn't a seedlings, it was a tree when I got it. So it would have already... I'm not sure how old it was. There was one I bought from the fruit shop, from the hardware. See, I know it's a good idea. I understand it's a good idea to actually let the roots develop for the first few years before you let it fruit, but I don't know. I'm not an expert on growing fruit trees. I've just got you guys coming along with me on my journey as I learn how to grow and garden, because it really is a skill that we all need to develop, especially with the uncertain economic times that we are living in. But yes, anyway, there's the update for today. Oh, did I show you? I can't remember if I showed you the cauliflower. I haven't picked it yet. I'm not really sure when the right time to pick it is. Oh, my cabbage head's getting bigger and bigger. Very happy about that. I'm looking forward to turning that into sauerkraut. Oh, there's a cauliflower forming in there. So that's a yellow cauliflower. And it's got another one. Can't see past the leaf. Another one down there. There's probably one starting to form in there too. And that one's borage. I planted it, but I can't remember what it's good for. I'm really not much good at this. I am learning. So yes, I'm still on my journey of discovery. And what I've actually noticed is the more you learn about gardens and plants, is the more you realise there is to learn. I really should weed around my little lettuces. Although I'm pretty sure that's chickweed. So it's actually an edible herb too. Highly medicinal too. My dill and parsley and coriander are doing pretty well over there. I've been harvesting my parsley quite regularly. So very pleased with that. Still got fruit on that little, most likely capsicum, but some sort of pepper. It's doing much better than the one next to it. So not quite sure why that one's doing better than that one. No idea. Looks like my moringa stick isn't going to take it as a cutting. So actually I got 5 of them, but the gentleman that I got them from actually said that if they don't grow, I can come back and he'll give me 5 more cuttings. So I'm really happy about that. So if it doesn't grow, I will just go get 5 more cuttings. So yeah, no huge loss there. But that's the one thing with growing plants, is you never know whether it's going to take or whether it's going to produce fruit. It really is a mystery. You can do things to obviously improve the chances of it producing fruit and producing plants and it growing, but when it comes down to it, it's got to want to live. Although, in all fairness, I haven't watered that a huge amount. But, I don't know. My blueberries aren't doing very well at all. But I think they're getting crowded out by weeds, so I really need to weed around them. That's one of the blueberries. That's the other one. They're really not doing well. I did notice some fruit on that one at some point, but they seem to have been eaten by something. Not sure what. But either way, stick it in the ground, see how it goes. It's my method with gardening. Chuck it in, if it grows, wonderful. The strawberry plants haven't done very much yet that Matthew planted, although that one's got some flowers on it. They need weeding. The cobbler's pegs are just coming up everywhere. I've never lived anywhere that's had so many cobbler's pegs. I'm not sure what cobbler's pegs are an indicator of. I mean, some plants are an indicator that your soil's too loose, some are an indicator that your soil's compacted, some are an indication of a calcium deficiency, some are an indication of other deficiencies. I'm just not sure what the benefit of cobbler's pegs are. I'm sure there is one, because I'm a firm believer that God put every plant on this planet for a reason. And I did actually find out that cobbler's pegs can be really helpful for lactation. So, and the goats love it. The goats really seem to love the cobbler's pegs. But yes, they do a really good job of cleaning it up. Oh, I had Marbella chained up over here the other day after I milked her so that she'd let the other goats have their dinner and not eat it all on them. And my darling little goat managed to move her restraint so that she could get closer, and she trimmed off my pigeon pea. A bit frustrated at that. Although the pigeon pea itself is still there, so it should come back. The moringa over there, on top of the fact that it's surrounded by cobbler's pegs, which I don't want to get into at the moment because I'm going to get covered in them. I don't think that moringa is going to come back again. Time will tell, but I'm not holding out a great deal of hope for that one. Yes, Marbella was supposed to chew down all that lovely grass there. She decided the pigeon pea was more interesting, which is really unfortunate because I was hoping. Sorry, I got a bamboo stuck in my thong. I shouldn't be out here in thongs, but I am. I do these things. I should have my gumboots on. There's my darling little culprit. And I've got a nice hole here dug, all ready for one of my clay pots. So yes, and right next to my new mulberry seedling that I've put in. I took that as a cutting probably about 12 months ago now. Haven't looked after it all that well, but I figured I'd better put it in the garden and give the poor thing a chance. So yes, it's right next to some comfrey, which also is not looking to do it very well. But it's been so dry. Yeah, I should probably bring the grey water over here and put the grey water over, but I've been focusing the grey water over on my citrus trees. The Brazilian cherries doing really, really well. The ground around it, I really should have put wood chips or cane mulch or something down here after I put the chickens down, and I didn't. And now I've got a crop of bindies, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, you get that. But everything's starting to look a bit sad. A bit sad. I need to take some cuttings off my longevity spinach and put some of that in the aquaponics. Oh, that's what I didn't show you guys. After I fed the goats yesterday, I went to come and, it was already quite dark, I went to come and check on the aquaponic system because I noticed that there wasn't any water coming into the grow bed and all my fish in here were dead. I think I've got one left alive, but until the water clears up, I'm not going to actually be able to tell. So I'm really sad about that. That aquaponic system's doing okay, but I'm having trouble with the pipes over there as well. Pipes are getting clogged and one of the sumps isn't draining into the rest of it properly, so it keeps running out of water, which is a huge problem. So at the moment I've got pipes going everywhere over there. But yes, all the fish died. So yeah, I don't know. So sad. It was like a full bucket. That bucket was full of dead fish, which I've now put into a maggot bucket for the chickens. So hopefully, because the chickens don't eat the fish for some reason, but flies do. Flies lay their eggs, and then the eggs turn into larvae, and that turns into maggots, and the chickens love eating maggots. It's pretty disgusting if you ask me, but the chickens love it. They think it's wonderful, and it gives them something to do. So yeah, I'm so not real happy at the moment. We keep losing things. It's very frustrating. But anyway, you focus on the good things, not on the bad things. I've planted some more spinach in here. I've got some leeks upstairs that I really need to bring down and plant. I've got some lovely cabbage heads forming in here. Another one here. And another one there. So it's quite pleased about that. Oh, these are a couple of the other moringa cuttings. I'm not holding out a lot of hope for those, although they might shoot. You can't really tell. Until the guy that I got it from said at the end of October, if they haven't started growing, let him know and he'll replace them. So I'm not too stressed. I was just really hoping that the moringa trees would grow so I had fodder for the goats. Oh, but the mint. Did I show you the mint? I can't remember if I showed you the mint. The mint is going really, really well. And I was wondering, why is that one doing so much better than that one? And then I discovered when Matthew brings the compost down, he comes and rinses it and then he pours it over the mint. So that's why that mint's doing really well. I'm really pleased with that. It's doing really, really well. It's amazing what a bit of water does. Oh dear, I'm not very diligent with my gardening. I'm really not. It's a wonder any of it does any well. It really is a bit of a miracle, really. What else is going? Oh, I'm not sure if I showed you when I put the cuttings down here. I put some rosemary and lavender cuttings down here. I've only had one rosemary come up, but I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 lavenders at least that have come up. So I'm really, really pleased about that. I'm going to put some wood chips around here just to try and suppress some more of these weeds. I'm also going to, we had concrete, square concrete tile type things here, and the weeds kept growing up in between. It was driving me batty. So we've put some bamboo leaves down, but that just seems to be helping the weeds to grow. Weeds in question. So I'm thinking I might actually get some weed mat, put the weed mat over the top of the bamboo leaves and then put wood chips over the top of that. That's what I'm thinking. Don't know how it's going to work. Normally I would put cardboard down, but I haven't got enough cardboard at the moment, and the cardboard will break down anyway, so I'm thinking I'm going to be better off with weed mat. But all this chatting and I'm not getting goats milked who are looking at me going, come on, where's our dinner? Where's our dinner? Says, and I'm rapidly losing the light. Oh my goodness, so bad. Anyway, any comments, questions or suggestions, or if you've got any ideas on stuff, put them down below. Remember to subscribe to join me on this journey of discovery as I plant things and find out where they grow well and where they don't grow well. Oh, it's all good. I mean, that's what gardening is all about. It's about learning and growing. And the soil changes over time too. So, I mean, I don't have as many cobbler's pegs as I used to. I've been working quite hard on it for the last 3 years. This entire area here used to just be a field of cobbler's pegs. Now there's just one chunk over there that's cobbler's pegs. So it's no longer over here. The grass has done a really good job of taking that over. So I should really bring the chickens back over here and get them to clean that up again. Chickens are great at cleaning up cobbler's pegs. Chickens are great at cleaning up a lot of things. But I need to get wood chips out. I need to get more pigeon peas planted, but I'm waiting for, what am I waiting for? I'm waiting for, oh, my seeds. I've got a pigeon pea over there near my lemon myrtle, and it's doing really, really well. It's really happy. It's got lots of, hello, Marbella. It's got lots of seed pods on it, lots of flowers. So I'll have some seeds that I can plant soon. And I'll just plant pigeon peas all over the place, especially along fence lines, so that the goats have got fodder, they've got food. Because goats much prefer to eat from anything above their shoulder. They don't really thrive on grass. They'll eat it, but they prefer to have things above their shoulders. So they'll be much happier with the pigeon peas and the moringas and all that sort of thing. So yes, anyway, any comments, questions or suggestions, leave them below, and have a fantastic day. Bless you. I gotta get these goats milked. Bye.